Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am your host, Grubworm, and today we're going to be talking about the big three that I plan to take with me on the Appalachian Trail. Well, it's going to be the big three that I start with anyways. I could see tweaking a few things here and there and fine-tuning the system and everything. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be starting off with. Alright, so as far as the sleep system, I decided to go, for the most part, it's the Zen Bivy. I got the sleeping pad. This is the ultralight. I forget the actual model and everything, but the ultralight sleeping pad, and I got the 25-degree quilt that goes with it. That is back here. Yeah, I used this one in May when I did the month on the trail, and it worked flawlessly, no problems at all. And in addition to the sleep system, I also got the Nemo pillow, I think it is. So it's got the air pillow with the pad on top. So yeah, kind of a luxury item, but you know, I gotta sleep well, so this is for me it's critical anyways. So yeah. Yeah, so the Zen Bivy is a 25-degree bag, and I'm going to be starting in February. So I thought that that wouldn't cut it, so I went and got it's the Outdoor Vitals Storm Loft. I forget, but it's the 0-degree quilt, and that's what I used last weekend on a shakedown hike. It got down to, it was in the teens, and I had that, and yeah, it seemed to work just fine. So, well, the Outdoor Vitals is the quilt that I'm going to be going with to begin with, and then once the weather gets better and starts warming up into summertime, I'm going to ship this one out and have the Zen Bivy, the 25, shipped in for the bulk of the summer. Alright, and as far as my tent, I went with the 6 Moon Designs Skyscape Trekker. Yeah, this is a what is it, a hiking pole tent, so I'm going to be utilizing my hiking poles to help pitch the tent and all that stuff. Yeah, it worked just fine when I did my trial run and everything, and the shakedown, no issues at all. The only thing I will say that I'm concerned about with this shelter is pitching it in the rain and getting it up, getting the poles in fast enough and not making a bathtub out of the whole deal. But yeah, I mean, after I think a few times setting it up, you get faster and more efficient, and the way you pack it and everything, so you unpack it, stake it in, you're ready to go. Yeah, every little thing goes into how fast you can set it up and everything like that. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be using. In addition to the tent, I'm also going to be bringing the ground sheet, a sheet of Tyvek that I cut to size and all that stuff, so it'll be protected from the bottom and everything. I just wanted to be a little more protective with this stuff because it's not really cheap stuff, you know. And the sleeping pad, I just really don't want any type of sticks or anything poking the bottom or having to deal with holes in it or anything, so we'll see. Yeah, so the third and final piece of the big three that I'm going to be taking with me, my pack, I got the Gregory Stout 65. This is the only piece of equipment that I'm kind of skeptical on, just because it weighs a little more than what I would like. I think it's weighing in at 3.8 pounds, which is not ideal at all. But yeah, I think I'm going to start off with that and see how it goes. I did use this pack in Nepal. I did the Everest Base Camp trek there, and it worked just fine for that, but I also wasn't carrying as much stuff up the hill with me. That was more like clothes and that sort of thing, because we weren't sleeping in tents on that trip. It was like tea houses, so it was kind of a hut to hut of sorts. But yeah, it was all that. Then they had restaurants and stuff like that along the way, so we weren't carrying food, so the load wasn't as much in that pack. But it held up fine. It held up fine last year when I did the trail, and that's what I'm going to be starting with. And if yeah, if the weight's bugging me too much, I can always get something on trail or figure out plan B when I'm out there. Yep, so that's going to be the big three. The breakdown goes as follows. The sleep system came in at 2.7 pounds. The tent came in at 1.7. That's minus the hiking poles. And the pack came in at 3.7 pounds. Yeah, so the grand total for everything together came to 8.2 pounds for my big three. Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, so that about does it for my big three. That's what I'm starting off with, and yeah, I'm stoked and all that good stuff. Stay tuned. I'm going to be having another practice hike shakedown video coming up. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys out there. Take care and have a good one. Bye bye.